Hey everybody, Greg Laurie here. The reason that you're watching this video is I think of you as one of our special friends in what we are called to do, which is bringing the gospel to the world. I think you all know that we do crusades in Southern California and now large-scale events called Harvest America that are watched in live sites all around the country and even abroad. Well, now we're trying a new strategy out, and that is we're going into the movie theaters together. Jesus did not say the whole world should go to church, but he did say the church should go to the whole world. This is not a time for us to isolate as Christians. It's a time for us to permeate and infiltrate and go where people are. Here's how we see it. If someone is invited to a movie theater to see a film, they're more willing to go because, well, they're not intimidated by a theater. If you ask that same person to come to church, you might be met with a rejection. But a theater, that's another story. So the way we're doing this is through a project that we have just finished called Steve McQueen, American Icon. It is a first-class documentary film that tells the amazing story of the transformation of Steve McQueen. Steve was the #1 movie star in the world when he walked away from Hollywood and went on a search that ultimately led him to the Lord. This film that you're about to see is going to be released as a Fathom one-night event on September 28th to over 800 theaters nationwide. We're asking you to announce to your congregations or people you know, because you are clearly an influencer, and encourage them to buy 2 tickets, one for themselves and one for someone who is not yet a believer. And it is our hope and our prayer that thousands of people will come to believe in Jesus Christ as a result. If you go to our website, SteveMcQueenMovie.com, you'll find a place there to enter your zip code, and you can see if it's showing in a theater near you, and the chances are it is. Fill it with people from your congregation, bringing people that do not know the Lord. So go to our website, SteveMcQueenMovie.com.
I think he'd been looking for so much for his whole life.
And he felt maybe I'm a little empty, so what is it I'm missing? King of cool. He was so cool, man.
He was a man's man. He embodied the American dream.
I don't think there was anybody like Steve, not even close.
He did have beautiful blue eyes. They were sad eyes.
Steve became the #1 movie star in the world. He had the most beautiful women. He had the most amazing cars. He had more money than he could spend in a lifetime. And there was a big old hole in Steve McQueen's heart.
I cut myself short, and a lot of my life I've wasted. I've done things that I wish in my life.
He was looking for so much, and I think he'd been looking for so much for his whole life.
And he felt at the end of it all, maybe I'm a little empty, so what is it I'm missing?
You can have as many cars as you want, you can have as many homes as you want, you can have all the money in the world, but if that doesn't satisfy you, then what is it all worth?
He disconnected from Hollywood and literally walked away. He wanted something else. He was trying to find a life of peace. And that is the story I want to tell in this documentary film.
It's the best Steve McQueen there was.
We were soulmates. I'm gonna marry that man.
It's not just for me, it's for everyone.
I want to change some people's lives, maybe somehow.